Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. I hope all is genuinely well. This may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Sag and your sun, moon, rising, Venus dominant in your natal chart, or if you happen to be cross-watching for a Sagittarius, you might find some information in this reading that may resonate. Few things to bookmark in the back of your mind, Sag, because this is a general reading will apply. There are certain things that is good for you to take in, and then there's certain things that is best to disregard. Please avoid making any rash decisions based on what you hear from a general reading. If you'd like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can of course book a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicsAscensionsTarot.com. We are always going to go over delicate topics. Hello, love her locks. Take that as a trigger warning, and Sagittarius, dive into this. Let's see what's playing out for you over the next 7 days. There's no doubt about it. Right off the bat, I see a Virgo in your reading. I see a Virgo, and I see that somebody is searching you up online. Searching you up or searching something about you. Researching something about you, Sagittarius, online. Some of you, it seems like you can't quite get your mind off of something, because it seems like something is upcoming. It seems like something is happening in a few days. That's interesting. Sag. Keeping in mind that some of the things that are mentioned in this reading might not be happening to you directly. You could possibly be witnessing these things, overhearing these things. Sag, it seems like you're taking a break from somebody. Or you might feel like you need this, yeah? It just seems like there's just something that's on your mind, and I don't know what this is yet. Did I say a Virgo? I did. Maybe it's a Virgo. Maybe that's what you're thinking about. You're also thinking about a deadline. Because it seems that, Sag, you hit a delay in your situation. So that might be what you're concerned about. Some of you Saggies, you have an on-again, off-again relationship. And maybe you're just really feeling confused about things right now. Maybe you're feeling like things are a bit off. And you're dealing with an Aries, some of you. Sun, moon, or rising if the sun in Aries. Sun, yes. You got an Aquarius that just entered your reading. You got a fire sign, and I think that's you. This week, Sag, you might have to ask for help. This might be a circumstance where you might feel like you have to, or someone could possibly be coming to you for help. This is definitely the week where I feel like you could be catching up on rest. Some of you could possibly be going to the beach. You got some money coming in. You got some great ideas, some money-making ideas that are coming in. Seems like you're on the verge of giving up on something or someone, possibly this Virgo, this King of Pentacles. That's who's dominating your reading, is this Earth sign. But specifically, we have Virgo with the Hermit. Some of you have found yourself in the midst of a third-party situation. And the way you found out about this, for some of you, is through searching, through researching something, looking online and coming across some information that maybe you didn't know about. Some of you are in romantic relationships, or the person that you're interested in could possibly be connected to someone else. I think somebody is confused about maybe who to choose or who to be with. Come on, like I said, somebody's searching for you. You could be considering going to school. Somebody locked up. Someone could possibly be in jail. Sagittarius. They could be in jail, could be concerned about going to jail. Maybe there's a record kind of following somebody. Somebody's waiting for your call, Sagittarius. Someone's possibly waiting for you to reach out, or maybe there's a creditor that you might need to reach out to. You're reaching out to somebody to pay something. See, whatever this is that you're needing to pay, your spirit guides are like, we got you. Okay. We're gonna talk about that a little bit more because I definitely see where your angels are they're working something out for you. There's some sort of involvement with the law. Okay. There's somebody that's fighting around you. Maybe you're in the middle of someone's fights, Sagittarius or cross watcher, you're reffing somebody's fights. Someone could possibly be into martial arts. Maybe you do Tai Chi. You could possibly be cooking at home. Whatever this is online, okay? This is, we'll talk about that more in a minute. But, yeah, 8 of Cups. You're feeling overwhelmed about something. You're stressed out. Some of you, this has something to do with a relationship that you're in. It could be a romantic relationship. This could be, for some of you, something could be going on with extended family. You're feeling stuck. Okay, you do need space from someone. This keeps coming out. Somebody found something online, came across something online. Okay. Somebody's doing something to you online, looking online, or whatever this happens to be. Whatever someone came across, it seems like somebody reacted to something. And yeah, that seems like something hurt someone very deeply. To the point now that somebody is feeling like they just need some space. Somebody is hurt, and maybe somebody is leaving home. Someone fell into temptation, Sagittarius or cross watching. And it seems like you've been kind of noticing that maybe something is different with the person that you're with right now. Some of you, maybe you work in the beauty industry. Maybe somebody is comparing themselves to someone else. Not sure what this is. Let's see what's going on. But either way, whatever this is that you saw or you could be coming across, Sagittarius or cross watcher, I feel like you're healing from this. What happened? It was this revelation. Something was revealed. It's possible that someone told you something. Maybe something that you didn't know about. It could be a child that could have told you about something. Okay, so this whole online situation, yeah, might be your partner. Because whatever it is, this is that you're finding out about, it seems like you're trying to put a stop to it. And it has something to do with betrayal. For some of you, the person that you're dealing with, they're on social media sites. They're doing some flirting. Possibly even linking up with other people. It could even be like on dating websites if somebody is like talking to other people and doing some things that you might feel are absolutely foul. Somebody could really be putting their hands on you. It's Capricorn. Or some of you, maybe that's not what you see about someone new that you're getting involved with, is maybe they could be a bit, I'm trying to say, violent. Somebody might be telling you that they're going to be somewhere, Capricorn, or going somewhere, but you know what? Something might not always add up. You might catch somebody in a lie. Some of you are selling a house. You're concerned about a move. Somebody could possibly, that's what this is. I think somebody might be moving out. With this 8 of Cups, I think that might be the case. Because it looks like something is ending. There's a Leo. There's a Leo or a Virgo. But possibly a Leo Virgo cusp that could be relevant. It looks like it's someone's birthday. Or maybe Sagittarius, something could be happening later on this year in a few months, maybe around your birthday. That could be relevant. Let's see. What is someone doing? Someone has a sex addiction. And it looks like somebody is engaging in some things behind your back. And maybe this is why they're talking to other people on the internet, because they're trying to meet up with other people so that they can be intimate with them. Some of you Saggies, it looks like someone could possibly be returning. Maybe this who's looking you up online. Maybe you lost contact with someone and maybe they want to talk. They want to find a way to contact you. And maybe they might be doing so this week. But some of you, I think what you're going to come across is some messages from a third party. Somebody has kids in this situation. Because it looks like somebody might have, somebody is with someone. They have kids. You're dating someone who has kids. Spirit guys say, yeah, you're dating somebody who has kids. Or you do. You could be meeting someone that does. Either way, it looks like somebody has financial responsibilities with someone. Either way, something like this is happening. So some of you, maybe you're doing some research to see if the person that you're dealing with is linked to somebody else. Your spirit guides are saying they absolutely are. So if that's what they're keeping a secret from you, again, this is the revelation this week. Some of you, what's revealed is a third party. For some of you, this been happened. You already are completely aware of the fact that there is a third party. I'm trying to look at this. It looks like somebody could possibly be filing paperwork, maybe for a divorce. Someone could possibly be looking up marriage certificates, trying to see if somebody's actually married. Because I think somebody might be curious. Somebody's keeping secrets. And so this week it seems like somebody's keeping silent from you. Like they're not talking. So I don't know if somebody ghosted you. They are going through a divorce. If someone's not married on paper, then it looks like they're, like I said, they share responsibilities with someone. They live together with someone. They have kids, or they're connected to someone who has kids. The point is, it looks like somebody's going through a breakup. There's a separation. And someone's trying to figure some things out this week. Some of you, maybe this is your brother that might be going through this. Whoever this is that you're dealing with, your spirit guides say that this person is a no. Or Sagittarius, if there's somebody that you're dating and you're trying to figure out, is this the person that I should give my time to or whatever, spirit guides are saying there's more to the story than maybe someone is letting on. So I mentioned to you, somebody is fighting with someone over the fact that they find out about a third party situation. This is what somebody's healing from this week. Is that whole situation, that whole scenario. What's going on, spirit guides, for Sagittarius? There is a father figure that's in this reading. Maybe this father figure hasn't been around. This father figure could possibly be trying to make up for lost time. This father figure could possibly be this King of Pentacles, whether they are Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Something is revealed about this person. Yes, there's some cycles here. Release your fear, trust the powerful process. We are all becoming, surrender to your changes, release your fear. Okay, there's some sort of cycle that's here in your situation. And with the World card, spirit guides are saying something is going to need to come to an end. It seems like somebody has a cycle. Somebody does the same thing over and over again. Like you're in the same cyclical pattern. If it's not a relationship, it feels like it has something to do with something else that's going on in your life. It might be a financial situation where you kind of see things going in the same pattern and you feel like you can't break that pattern. Something this week is going to require you, Sag or cross watcher, to let your fears go in order to let something happen. Are you confused? You might be confused about something. You might be about how to end the cycle. Because I was like, are you trying to make the cycle better? It doesn't look like it's getting better. And it's not to say that it can't. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Whatever this is, it does not appear that you're happy. Nope, it doesn't. So I think somebody is contemplating whether or not they're better off alone, because somebody's in a situation where they're obviously not happy with the way that things are turning out. Again, somebody is feeling stressed for whatever they find out about. So the point is, Sagittarius week, there might be things that maybe you did have planned, and maybe things may not work out exactly as you had thought, and you guys are saying there might be some disruption to some plans that might come in this week, which is why you guys are saying flexibility. Please excuse the appearance of my card. Gently flow through the turbulence. Life has the ability to shape you, bend, do not break. Yes, you're going through some turbulence this week. Something that you're going through this week, Sagittarius, even though it might be very hurtful to you, it feels like something has the ability to shape you. Your spirit guides are letting you know that something in your situation is bound to change. And I think the situation is that a relationship is obviously shifting. I was telling you, whatever is not working out, you're letting it go. There's an end here to a cycle. Maybe you had some time to think. Maybe somebody does want to be away. Maybe for some of you, you had plans to maybe meet up with someone, and things kind of, like I said, they don't go as planned, and maybe it causes you to feel a bit disappointed. Yes. I talked to you about communication. Did I? I think that there's communication that's coming in, because I did say somebody might be waiting to hear from you. Someone might want to talk to you, discuss something with you. Capricorn. Some of you are Sag Capricorn, or we're talking about a Capricorn. Maybe that's who's waiting to hear from you, Sagittarius. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, see, it looks like somebody's trying to figure out the right decision. This week, it may be necessary for you to be clear about what you need from your partner, because maybe they don't know. It seems like some of you have obviously, you've gone through a loss. You're going through some sort of hardship in your life. And it looks like you're thinking through some things. If this is a relationship, it seems like you've been going back and forth with someone. And like I told you, some of you, maybe you feel like you're caught in the middle. You're refereeing somebody's fights, or somebody is bringing you in on their fight and asking you, what do you think about this or that? It looks like somebody's kind of, like I mentioned to you, giving up on a relationship. Some of you, Saggies, it looks like someone around you could be having health issues this week. You might be viewing somebody in your life as selfish. One of you might be viewing the other one as just cautious over what the other one is doing. So yeah, I think you are. You are. What am I trying to say? You're suspicious of someone, and it looks like you could be finding something out, Sagittarius or cross-watcher, possibly through gossip. Your name could be the topic of gossip, Sagittarius or cross-watcher, or this could be, yeah, Sagittarius or cross-watcher. Your name is possibly brought up in this fight, this argument. I think for some of you, somebody is caught up in a karmic relationship. And this karmic relationship was meant to show lessons. It was meant to reveal particular lessons. It could be revealing something about yourself. It could be revealing something for them. Either way, it just seems like somebody, since we're talking about cycles, it just seems like something happens again and again, possibly not for the sake of your punishment, Sagittarius before you to learn from something, or for someone in your life to learn from something. It seems like somebody definitely has a choice to make. Yeah, so you got some gossip in the background. We talked about that, and careful about really, well, I can't tell you what to do and how to react, but not that I was trying to in the first place, but what I'm telling you is that whomever this is that's running their mouth about you, you might be, you're human. You might react to something, but your guides are saying it might not be worth all that attention that you're giving it because of the person that's saying it. Like, do they really make a difference like that? So I said that to say this. It seems like this week you're healing from something, but it seems like you're pulling yourself together. Whatever this is that you were intended to learn this week, it seems like you really have the ability to do so. It seems like something might come at a cost, like it comes at a big expense. Here with this 9 of Swords and this 10 of Swords, whatever this is that's revealed or something that you find out about, even if it's a lesson and it's not about what someone is doing, it is. It feels like it has a domino effect. Whatever is going on in your life, or even if it's someone that's betraying you, it seems like it's connected to another lesson. It's connected back to you. If this makes sense, if you get what I'm trying to say. Either way, it seems like now you're seeing the light about things. And whatever you were once wasting your time about, you're no longer wasting your time with this. So there's somebody that feels like the grass is greener. So they're talking to someone else. It could be talking to family or whatever. But it seems like what the fact that whatever they're discussing, it's about your relationship. Details of your down to like the sexual details and things. They might be things with someone else is what has the two of you at odds. And I was saying that that's what has you at odds, right? Because the cards are saying flexibility, that something has you, there's some turbulence that you're facing. So I think it's in your relationship. Like I said, it's in whatever this is that you're finding out about this week. That's what's putting your relationship at odds. Or it just has been that way. Some of you, I think you're finding out about a third party, and that's what the issue is. Yeah, somebody this week has a lot of pride. I know I mentioned to you there's a Taurus. Yep. With this Ace of Swords, this feels like somebody is getting cut off. Somebody could possibly be cutting someone off. Someone could possibly be cutting out a third party. Somebody's getting cut off, and this is why somebody becomes single. I see that. This is a Leo. We talked about there being a Leo. Okay. With some other area of your life, I'll just put this out there while I see it, because this seems like this is very important. This could possibly be linked. I'm not sure what it is. It does look like that your paperwork is going to be relevant. It seems like it might have something to do with paperwork, legal paperwork that's being filed. So there might be something that maybe a document that maybe you need to locate. You're thumbing through your paperwork. It seems like your paperwork is going to be very relevant. You might want to keep your paperwork in handy, keep it organized, because it seems like you're going to need it, okay? Because it looks like maybe you're frustrated. You're frustrated looking for something, and you can't seem to locate it. Like you can't find it. You can't find something where you left it. So organizing your paperwork seems like it's going to be very important. Again, it seems like it's connected to this court situation. Some of you, this court situation might be linked to your place. As I mentioned to you, some of you could be moving. Some of you, someone could possibly be moving back in with you. Someone could possibly be in jail. Maybe they're coming back to talk to you about things. Spirit guys, what's going on with Sag in this legal situation? That's what you're concerned about. Because it seems like you're in a state of anxiety about this. If it's not you going through something, it seems like your mother could be going through something. Your mom, your baby's mom, or somebody that you know. It could be your sister, your auntie. This is a lot of information. Somebody's taking meds, medication. Somebody could definitely be a smoker. And I mentioned to you, somebody could be concerned about skincare. It looks like your upkeep. See, that's what this is. That's what you're reacting to. Some trolls on the internet. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This stuff is, you really care what these people have to say. You possibly could be. Okay. I see some of you could be going on a road trip. Maybe you're planning to travel somewhere. I'm trying to see what's going on with this legal situation that you're going through. But I mentioned to you already, some of you, the legal situation is connected to the fact that you have, so you're going through a divorce. Whatever this is that you're concerned about, this court situation. Your guides are telling you that you're afraid about how something is going to happen. For some of you, maybe you're afraid to find out the truth. Something is going to cause you to have to face this fear this week. Something is going to cause you, Sagittarius or Crosswatcher, to take a leap of faith. Like I said, there's some turbulence in your life this week. Maybe you might need some things in your life are ending in order to get you to a place of a new beginning. Since we're talking about shutting down cycles and such, it seems like that's what Spirit is bringing you in to, helping you to realize about your situation. Spirit says the old must be released so that the new can enter. Says there's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So there's something that you need to take place, especially if we're talking about a legal situation. It seems like your guys are saying don't force things. It seems like something is happening the way that it needs to and in the timing and in the manner that it needs to take place. And so in the meantime, your guides are saying, spend some time in quiet, spend some time in meditation. They're telling you to relax, contemplate, but not to contemplate so much that you're worried about things. It seems like things, again, they're happening in order. Now, if we're not talking about an actual legal situation, Ma'at comes into your reading to give you justice, possibly surrounding a spiritual situation. Because let's talk about it. Let's run it back. I told you at the top of the reading that your spirit guides come in to help you fight some sort of battle, or they bring a possible outcome to you that you're worried about. Some of you, maybe you do magic. Maybe you dabble in magic, possibly. Whatever the case, you called on your guides. There's no doubt they show up to help you to accomplish something that you're worried about, okay? At the beginning of the week, or you're coming off of the previous week, the previous 7 days worried about something, your guides are saying, Sagittarius or Crosswatcher, there's no need to worry, because trust and believe. Like I told you, somebody's doing magic in your situation. It could be you, it could be someone else. Keeping in mind, I'm including prayer as magic, because magic is the act of calling on spirits to request an outcome. So to me, prayer is no different. Magic is believing in yourself. If you can do that, you can make things happen. So if this is you being an alchemist in your situation, your guides are saying this is what's going to turn things around. So whatever this is that you're worrying about, they're telling you it's going to be fine. They're telling you that things are going to be handled in a fair and just manner in your situation. So if somebody is doing something against you or whatever, Ma'at comes in to balance things out for you, to give you fairness in a situation where you feel like things are completely unfair. Because in some cases, Sag or Crosswatcher, somebody in the background is doing magic to try to demolish you. And maybe you know that, and maybe this is what you're reacting to. And I don't know if maybe this person that's possibly who's searching you up online, is to try to see if their magic is working. And to try to say things that get under your skin to make you, to try to like kick you when you're already down. That sort of thing. And the reason we were talking about don't worry about what these people have to say is because no one walking this earth's surface is without issues. So if you were to really look into their situation, you would realize that they have issues too. So it's like no one can really stand back and laugh at somebody else's situation when they have their own problems to worry about. Anyway, this week I think that there are some boundaries that maybe you're reinforcing. Either you're developing boundaries with someone, or you're just questioning whether or not somebody is emotionally or mentally stable. Maybe you're not. Maybe everything is not okay mentally. The spirit guides are saying it is, but maybe for you, you might feel that it is not because you're looking at things in the 3D. But really, it looks like whatever this is that needs to be resolved is not being resolved in the 3D. It seems like this is going on in the 5D, like you're calling your spirit guides for whatever this is that you're stressed about. And like I was telling you, delays, they end up happening. That's possibly what has you feeling stressed. This revelation could be through your spirit guides. Maybe there's something that they're revealing to you that maybe you need to see that's going to end up giving you this peace of mind. You come off the reading, the end of the reading with justice here. So again, Ma'at steps in, or this is you calling on your spirit guides. They come in to bring you justice in a particular situation. Whatever is meant to be yours is definitely yours. Again, I don't know what this is about the beach. Maybe you live near the beach. Maybe you feel like the beach is calling you. Some of you could possibly, 6 of water. Some of you could possibly be connected to water spirits, like a water deity, such as maybe Yamaya, Oshun. Maybe you're doing some sort of ritual or giving an offering to a deity. Strength. You're dealing with a Leo, sun, moon, or rising. This is you. You feel like you're drowning. You feel stuck. There's a Pisces in your situation. I hope no one is actually drowning. This is Sag. Spirit guys, what is the outcome? I don't know if some of you are in a coven. You got the devil here. Some of you are very witchy, or that's just something that's going on in the background. Once again, the beach. The beach is calling you. Possibly some of you are going on a spiritual cleanse to get this negativity off of you. Sag or cross watcher. Yeah, there's no doubt. Either you do magic or you're going to someone that does, or someone is possibly paying someone to do some work. And it doesn't always have to be like tragic work that somebody, like baneful magic that someone is maybe paying someone to do. But in this situation, it looks like maybe that is the case. Somebody smokes heavily. I definitely sense some sort of health issue that could be relevant. I'm sensing like congestive heart failure. That's not everyone's situation. I'm just kind of throwing out what it is that I see in the reading. Like I was mentioning to you, let me remind you, not everything that's mentioned in this reading is going to apply to your situation directly. Come on, though. You must have contacted your angels. You must have called on them because they definitely, for sure, are showing up for you. Spirit guides, is there anything else that the Sagittarius nation needs to know for the rest of this week? Some of you are no doubt when it comes to your purpose. You're meant to be in the spotlight. I said that, but I'm going to go put a bookmark in what I just said. It's still connected, but I'm going to rewind something for you. We talked about your angels coming in to help you with something. This feels like this is a financial matter. What's going on with your money? Because I think something has impacted your money. Some of you either unemployed. Come on, that's what I mean. You gotta work with spirits. Or this is someone trying to control your situation, like somebody's doing like domination spells to try to control your situation. Maybe there's someone that you want to control, or this is you wanting to control, have more control of your circumstances. the 23rd. Okay, something might happen around the 23rd. The time of the 23rd is relevant. The 20. I was about to say the 33rd. The 23rd of this month. Okay, so the 33rd. If somebody owes you money, they might be paying you back on the 33rd, meaning never. But that might be what somebody is concerned about. So I told you to put a bookmark in what we were talking about. It had everything to do with your purpose and you being meant to be in the spotlight. I think that some of you Saggies, you have spiritual gifts. And so it seems like your angels are helping you to channel these gifts, these talents that you have. Anyway, this week, there's going to be some doors to change. So maybe this means that you're moving in. Definitely means that there is some sort of change that's coming in. Seems like spirit guides might be handing you the key to some sort of knowledge. There's some change. Your guys are saying that you're ready. They're saying that you're ready. You may feel that you're not ready for this change that's happening. Some of you, it means that you're walking away from something. For others of you, it means you're stepping into your purpose. Or you realizing what your purpose is. Someone passed away in your life. Sagittarius. This week they should come in to show you reminders, or they come in to show you that their presence. So you might see some things that from someone from the afterlife. You might be shocked. What are you shocked about? It seems like you might be shocked at the outcome of something, or whatever is revealed to you. It seems like you're shocked to know this, to get a hold of this information. Yeah, well, your spirit guides are saying you already know. Whatever this is that you're finding out about, it seems like it comes in as a confirmation. It's like you already knew something, and now you get a confirmation that you were right. You're making a wish for something this week. Or this is your spirit guides, Sagittarius. I'm struggling not to call you Capricorn, but Sagittarius, your guides are telling you to make a wish for something. This week, Sagittarius, your guides are telling you to reach out. You might need help with something. Maybe it's family. Do not worry this week about other people's expectations of you, because that might be what's setting you back as well, is being overly concerned about what everyone feels that you ought to do or how you ought to be living your life. You're definitely going to be working through some childhood trauma this week. And it seems like whatever happened in your childhood, maybe something that you witnessed your parents kind of go through when it came to money, it seems like it's impacting you this day. What about the future frightens you? How do these fears impact your daily actions? What about this would you like to shift? Something about your future, something that is unknown to you. That's what you're concerned about, the unknown. You're inventing stories about what's going to happen in your head about something that has not taken place. And your spirit guides are telling you to relax. Let's just run it back. Did I put this away already? You got this card that says, stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. Spirit guides, what is the advice for the Sagittarius and the cross watchers for the next 7 days? Those of you who are interested in getting a personal, I'm doing paid live readings directly after this live. Spirit guides, what is the advice for the Sagittarius for the next 7 days? Archangel Michael is with you. Even though you can't see it, I'm actively working on this situation, and I am here helping you. Let's run it back. You got Archangel Metatron here as well. Even though you can't see it, say your spirit guides, They're here helping you with something. They're here helping you. Reminding you that whatever this is, like I said, that you're panicked about, they're telling you it's going to be okay. Spirit guides, here's the advice. Be the real you. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. I think Sag or cross watcher, maybe somebody, this could be you, this could be somebody around you. I think somebody questions their self-worth or their beauty, whether it's their physical attributes or this is just you, something that radiates within you. It might be a natural gift, a natural talent that you have. It feels like you're questioning that. And your guides are saying, don't be afraid to be yourself. You don't have to be anyone else but you. Be yourself. It seems like that's what causes you to stand out. That's part of your uniqueness. Put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. There's something that you are creating this week. You have a very creative side of you, a very spiritual side of you as well. Maybe you play an instrument, you sing, you write music, you dance, you're a performer, something such as this. Your guides are bringing this out of you and they're telling you change is coming. Sag Nation, I'm here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities. Maybe you're seeing a lot of butterflies around you. This is definitely signifying some sort of change. And again, you've got some money coming in. This might put you in a position to pay off some debt. Because I think that's something that's pending. I think that's one of the main things that you're worried about is the debt that you have to pay. Who is this that shows up? This ancestor, it's a grandmother for some of you. And that's the ancestor that's walking beside you. Sag, it's conclusion 70 forecast with Angelic Ascensions. If you'd like to book a personal, the way to do so would be to head over to my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Have a beautiful, blessed, and productive week, Sag Nation and Cross Watchers. Some of you, it's your mountain path. I'll see y'all in the next one, Sag Nation.